So today we are in Faro. I'm in Faro because I need to obtain my Portuguese driver's license. But while I'm here, I figure I'll go ahead and spend some time and check it out. So one of the things that I remember when I came to Faro last year during the summer, I actually had to pick up my in-laws from the airport, was how charming it was. I was completely surprised at its charm. And so this is one of the things that I want to check out now and do a little bit of exploration and just to show you guys and, kind of knocking out two birds with one stone. All right, let's get to it. This is one of the main churches here in Faro. I'll set the name down at the bottom of the screen. But it is quite cool. I think the door's open, so I'll have a quick look inside. But you have to pay to get inside, so I'm going to hold off on that when I come back because my appointment for my Portuguese driver's license at 11:30, and it is 11:10 right now. So I have to head that way. It's probably like a 10-minute walk from where I parked. But yeah, we'll come back and check this out. I have some other places that I want to check out. There's also a bone chapel. Yeah, like human bones. So I want to check that out as well. So we'll do a little bit of exploring. So just finished up my appointment at IMT to exchange my US driver license for a Portuguese one, and the Portuguese way, of course. It didn't go as planned. So apparently I'm missing a document that is nowhere listed on the website. And I was like, okay, well, is there a list of documents that I need? Because I thought I brought everything. And they were like, no, we need the original of this one. We need the original of this one. I was like, what else? And of course, there was no additional list. So hopefully I can make another appointment and come back and get this done. But yeah, I mean, this is the first time where we've had to go somewhere else and get another document, and then that one didn't work out, and then you got to come back another week later to come pick it up and other stuff. So it's the Europe way. Apparently it's the same way in France, so it is what it is, but it's quite annoying, especially being in the US where things actually work for the most part. You go there, you get what you need, one shot, one appointment. It's all about efficiency. So it's a bit annoying. But anyway, heading to finally grab some lunch. And while going to grab some lunch, we're going to do a little bit of exploring and kind of go from there. Wow. So that's the church there with the Church of Bones. And this is one of the main squares that we actually parked at last time. And of course, there's another church right down from it. Forget the name of this church, but we'll walk around the front. But this is another little, manicured streets. Still have a bunch of buildings that are in disrepair, but it's Portugal. Every city has that I've ever been to, so it is what it is. But yeah, this is one of the cute areas where we originally came to Faro, and we we came here, checked it out, and it was one of the spots where we thought was quite charming. Yeah. And this other church is actually closed, but yeah. But yeah, this was one of the nice areas. All right, we got a little bit of walking to do to go find some food because I'm hungry. So one of the things that I thought was interesting was that I was comparing my time in Lule to my previous time in Faro last summer. And I didn't know if it was a huge take or not, but I thought Faro was more charming. It had more to offer. The prices were significantly lower. It's a way bigger city. It's near the Rio Formosa, so you have this wonderful beach area and islands and beaches and stuff like that. And then you also have the marina, you're near the water. From an aesthetic standpoint, I just thought it was superior. And yeah, I think if you guys are interested and you can, right by the airport, you can get in and get out, travel across Europe without having too much of a headache to get to one of the major international airports here in Portugal and be done with it. I mean, this is really cute, but we're gonna walk through some of the old town places and so I can show you guys, you know, what the city looks like, the old town. And unfortunately, it's a bit of a cloudy day, but there's some sun kind of peeking in, but we'll have a quick look anyway. And this is the old area that I came through last year during the summer. And I thought it was really, really cute. And I wanted to come back and visit and check out. You have all these old shops, old wine and spirits place here. But it is quite cool. Oh, school. Oh, look at this street. This is cute. Look at that. That reminds me of France a little bit. During the summer, because it was so hot, they had big awnings hanging around up here to kind of help with some of the sun, for some sunshade. So that was nice. And yeah, it was really cool. Oh, is that what I think that is? Starbucks, baby. Gotta get some Starbucks. I didn't even know there was a Starbucks in Faro. The one that I knew that was in Faro was at the airport, but I'm happy to see that there's a Starbucks here. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys, coffee break. So just picked up the new Ube Frappuccino from Starbucks. It's a new flavor. Hey, let's see how it tastes. Has a weird, like, burnt chocolate aftertaste. It's all right. I should have just got my normal white chocolate mocha or something like that. You gotta try things every now and then to see if you like something new. Experiment. But yeah, I don't care for it. But I bought it. It was like €4 for coffee, so you gotta drink it. This is another little area around the marina that I thought was really charming last time. Very cute streets. Over here, they had a gigantic Ferris wheel right in front during the summer. So that was really cool to check out and see. They have a little playground up here for your kids. Wonderful old buildings. Kind of reminds me of, like, you know, yeah, it's really cool. Huh. But definitely by the water. The wind has picked up quite a bit. I'm sure you guys can hear it. And it's a little chilly. Probably gonna stop and put on my wind jacket at some point, but yeah, the clouds are rolling in, so unfortunately, yeah, you don't have much sun, but it's still a really nice day. So I'm gonna go to some rooftop bar to go have lunch and check it out, but supposedly it has a really nice view of the Rio Formosa, which I'm eager to see. And I see you guys there. I have to walk probably another 5 minutes or so and kind of get there. But look, you guys, there's an airplane. That shows you how close we are to the airport. And the airplane's like over there. So because I'm so close to the airport, unfortunately, I will not be able to get any aerial footage. It's just not allowed, it's restricted, which is understandable, you know. But yeah. This is cute. Cute, cute, cute. And over here, straight ahead, you guys see the yellow building. Once you go back behind there, you can actually catch the little boats heading out to the islands. I won't go today because it is windy and a little chilly. I'll wait for the summer, I guess the spring, to kind of go and check it out. But right now, it's a bit too cold for my liking. So I will not check it out, but we'll go over here to the marina real quick and then go find something to eat. But yeah, look at this, guys. It is really, really cute. Like I said, I was super, super surprised the last time I came here. And yeah, I guess because I had really low expectations. Yeah, and with those low expectations, once I actually saw how nice it was, I was very happy, very happy. But yeah, here's the marina. And over that Eva Senses Hotel, we actually ate lunch there last time. It was really good. The family and my in-laws came into town from France. We went over there, had some lunch. It was quite tasty, and you sit right there on the water. And I won't go there today, but it was a really tasty spot. So if you guys are in Faro, definitely check out that spot. Yeah. And then the Rio Formosa is right through there, and it is spectacular. And the airport is actually back over this way. All right, let's go eat. Actually, guys, this ube frappuccino is actually starting to grow on me. This is a tad. It's not as bad as it was in the original beginning, but it's all right. Like they're doing renovation on this building up here. And this is the cathedral of Faro. Must be some government building. I'll put it down in the bottom of the screen once I find it. So this was the other little area that we thought was really, really cute in the cathedral. We came here during the summer. You see the huge courtyard lined with all the orange trees. Yeah, plenty of parking in here, which I probably should have moved my car back this way, but it was only like a 13-minute walk to get here from where I parked near the IMT. And yet and still, it would have been a 10-minute drive. So I decided to walk. But yeah, see the cathedral there and the surrounding courtyard. It's not like there's a children's school over there, but this is awesome. So I just left eating it by Opus. Man, chef's kiss. It is delicious. I had the veal with the sweet potato puree. I mean, the portion sizes were honestly a bit small, but man, it was some of the best food I've had in a long time, especially here in Portugal. And then for dessert, I'm usually not a chocolate person, but it was called the chocolate cataplana, and delicious. And I usually don't like chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate person. You can ask my family. I just don't care for chocolate. But it was delicious. It had like some little crispy bits, a little bit of nuts. It was drenched in olive oil. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So definitely check out By Opus if you are in Faro. You got to check it out. And so here I am at the ferry. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the ferry is over there. That yellow and black thing there, you see the boats coming in. But this is the real Formosa. And the train actually comes through here too for Faro. But you can see the weather kind of changing for the worse. I had planned on going out to the islands over here, but the weather is quite shit. So I am going to pass and actually head back to the car. It's like it's gonna rain, to be honest. So you come here, you get your tickets if you want to take the boat tours and etc. And then you kind of go at it that way. But I'm gonna head back this way. Hopefully I can miss this rain. I already feel the mist hitting my face. This jacket I have on is only slightly waterproof, and my mic isn't waterproof, so I'm gonna try to avoid some of this wind and head back to the car. But it kind of sucks. I have to come back some other time, finish up recording. But what I'll do is post this video and you guys can just kind of get a feel of Faro, because I hadn't actually posted any footage that I came before last time during the summer, and I'll weave in some of the summer footage too, because I still have some videos from that, so you guys can get a little taste of that as well. But yeah, you guys have to check it out. But anyway, I'm headed back to the car and get out of here, because I got to come back to Faro anyway because of the whole Portuguese license situation, which I talked about earlier. So that's a bummer, but when I come back, it'll be next in the next week when I have to come back. I have an appointment around that time, and then I'll come and check out this this building here, this cathedral, and kind of go from there. And hopefully the weather be better. But yeah, let's get out of here. All right, guys, what do you think of Faro? Oh, shit, it's raining. All right, guys, let me get out of here. Give me your thoughts on Faro, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.